Hi, I'm attorney Nick Alcock. We'll talk about sex crimes in Arizona. And there's really no way for me to very quickly explain all the nuances of sex crimes in Arizona, but I can tell you really what to look out for, something to be very aware of, and you have to be extraordinarily careful when you're dealing with sex crimes for one reason: mandatory sentencing. If you're convicted of a sex crime, child under the age of 15, you're looking at possibly life in prison. A lot of people don't know that. They're talking to the police, and the police will say things like, look, you need to get the counseling, you need to resolve this, you need to come clean so that you can heal yourself. Well, what they're not saying is if you say that you did something, you could potentially be looking at spending the rest of your life in prison. Plea offer might be for 35 years in prison. And a lot of people are surprised later when they realize that the police officer was saying, hey, just tell me the truth and I'll go easy on you. Turns out that police officer actually has no intention of going easy on you. Actually, that police officer then will work very, very hard to put you in prison for the rest of your life. So sex crimes in Arizona, they become very serious when two factors are present: any type of sexual contact of a minor under the age of 15 and genital contact. Those are the factors that really make 35 years or possibly stacked consecutive sentences of 70 years, hundreds of years possible. Kissing and touching children above the clothing is obviously still a very, very serious crime, but it does not rise to the same level with the mandatory sentence being in the ballpark of 35 years. It really requires some type of genital contact. Obviously, consent isn't something that you can argue if someone is under the age of 15. So there's no way to say that this was a consensual sexual relationship. Even if you have a 17-year-old and a 14-year-old, unfortunately, we see those cases. Many, many times the prosecutors will want substantial prison, and they will also want lifetime sex offender registration. If you think that you're possibly going to be charged with a sex crime, and the police are going to speak with you, it is probably the best idea to say that you want to speak with an attorney before you talk to a police officer. They may want to polygraph you, they may want to do a number of things, interview you at length. And my advice to you is say, you know what, sir or ma'am, I think it might be a good idea for me to speak with my attorney first. And then, hey, if you want to be interviewed later, if you want to take a polygraph later, that's fine. You've lost nothing other than you create a little bit of buffer between you and the police. And typically when a lawyer is present, the type of statements they make to you, such as, come on, just tell me everything, you got to make this right and I'll go easy on you, I'll put in the good word for you. Typically when that happens, the police don't exactly say the same thing when the an attorney is right there with you. So any questions about sex crimes in Arizona, please give me a call. 602-989-5000 602-989-5000. My name is Nick Alcock. I'm the owner of Alcock Associates, and thanks so much.